Post-apocalypse is exciting. Who doesn't like to watch a decaying world, right? That always causes the feeling of nostalgia about things you didn't even lose yet. My story with Fallout started in 2008 from Fallout 3, then New Vegas and then Fallout 4. Well, at least something in my life was completed and was in the right order. Wait, no. It happened that I've never played those first two parts yet, so I can't say are they good or not. I know they are, God, relax. But I can say that those parts I've played are amazing. Yes, all of them, even part 4. I don't know why some people are so disappointed about it. Fallout 4 is great, and this game, by the way, has superb music, one of my favorite soundtracks. So for some time in the past I had this unnecessary useless dilemma about which part I like more. No, wait, there are 3 parts, so this is not dilemma. Trilemma? Does such a word exist? Yeah, it does, can you imagine? So the trilemma is which part I like more. At first I was sure that this is part 3. It was my first Fallout connected with the good times of my life and the game is great. Then I started to think, nah, the third part is amazing, but New Vegas seems pretty awesome. Then I started to think, well, part 4 is damn good. Then New Vegas again. Well, in the end I have decided that I can spare my love to all. But what I always knew for sure is that Goodsprings is my favorite place out of all 3 parts. You will ask why. Well, let's try to figure that out. In every RPG, one of the most exciting moments is a moment of seeing this new world you're going to explore for the first time. The moment of this bright light hitting your eyes right before the picture stops being blurry and you finally see it. The best moments. Split seconds of the very beginning, they are golden. They literally tell you, here, all this world is for you, you're free to go. So we are starting to walk. We see abandoned houses in a desert, enlightened by the sunset. We walk on a destroyed road and the tumbleweeds are crossing it and disappearing in the dry bushes. That is Goodsprings, a small town in the desert of Mojave, the place I started and the place I always wanted to come back to. For a long time Goodsprings has been remaining forgotten. I always had a lot of things to do in the wastelands. But even though I passed all the missions in this town, explored every meter of the area and had nothing else to do, I still wanted to be there. Goodsprings was a place where I could rest. I remember I was coming back to this town just to walk the street, visit the saloon, sit at the table, pretending to be an NPC who just came to have a drink and listen to the radio. Goodsprings was out of the main story and main world. It was a place of relaxation with no danger, just a bunch of peaceful people who were doing something day by day. So calm, so serene. I remember often when I was far away accomplishing some difficult mission, especially if it was somewhere on the other side of the map. It was such a great feeling to be back in Goodsprings. Goodsprings was always the same, seemed to be out of time. A special and beautiful place. Funny, Fallout is one of those few games I like to play when I felt bad or when I needed to be alone and distract myself. The game was a sort of ambience, and Goodsprings became a place I was visiting to distract myself from the hard life in the wastelands. There is something else, something really important which makes this location so special. Listen. Feel that? I don't know what it is, but I feel that too. It is one of those moments when you feel the game is more important than reality. It is not, obviously, but you just can't get rid of those thoughts. I felt safe in Goodsprings, felt cozy and comforting, felt home. Yes, I probably can't find a more suitable word for description of the town. It was my home. Considering that, for example, I had my own house in Megaton, I never felt that Megaton was a home. It was a place I visited to replenish stocks, sleep, and bring some interesting things I found in the wastelands. Yeah, I was a hoarder in Fallout 3, had a house full of garbage. But I was never coming back to Goodsprings just because I needed some things to gather. I wanted to listen to that music again, to feel the calmness, to enjoy the landscape, and the feeling of total isolation from the world, real and gaming. I played New Vegas twice, and trust me, the second time wasn't the last. And now I have this pleasant nostalgic feeling about coming back to Goodsprings again soon. Just as in good old times. After a long journey, I came back home.